Alright, we are recording, continuing in Just Cause 2. Yeah, that's all. It's just, sometimes, because I did over the weekend work on a review that I said, I did say last week that I was working on a review. And even though I haven't had to do recording that for a while, it still is the whole, wait, do I need to say key was provided? No, I don't, I bought this one. However many years ago it was. I only have a few things to note, and that's more of a I've not been taking notes as to what to talk about because it's just been one of those weeks, and not even like I've been super busy, but just busy enough with different things. So I'm just looking to see if there's another one of the Eula Boys mission. No, not seeing one. In which case, then, I didn't know I actually came up there. No, I will do this first. Because it's a stronghold capability, so that's a spawn point. Yeah, I've just been... What's gonna be the best way to put it? Not scattered-minded, just busy enough that I've not been able to, like, focus on all the things that I normally do and normally need to. I'm hoping to spot some ammo around here. Because I don't like having that little amount on this weapon. Don't get me wrong, I do believe that the submachine gun is the best of the weapons. Yeah. The one-handed weapons, the handguns can be nice if you want to take the time to aim, but for just general combat, no, I think the SMGs are the best. No, I'm just not seeing anything. Alright. Let me just look. Yeah, okay. It is only those three. Yeah, so at the top of the list that I have here is, I need to look again. Epic Games Store started their mega sale for 2022, which previous mega sales featured a, reusable, it's technically not, but it like regenerates, coupon, where if you spend, previously it was, if you spend it $14.99 or more, it gave you $10 off. Okay? Nice deal. That is different now. It is now 25% off, but it's also, previously, the Epic Games Store would only ever, I'm just thinking I want to try clearing out this area, since there's apparently something still to do here. Previously, you could only make one purchase at a time. Now, it is actually, the Epic Games Store actually has a cart. So it's 25% off the total. Well, it's off of all the eligible items in the cart. So it's a bit more effective, potentially. I don't know if I'll take advantage of anything there. I did also see that the old world, sorry, my speech impediment, with, it's specifically with W's and R's that I have problems. But world, what was not great for me. Especially not old first, just how that was already shaking my mouth. Anyway, that is now on GOG, and 10% discount there, and also some DLC for free. And it's like, I might get it there. I kind of prefer to get some stuff on GOG than EGS. The one issue, but this would be the case for either, is, crap, wrong button. It worked, at least. I don't want to be here. No, well, that worked. What am I missing? Oh, okay. Hopefully it's just this stuff over here. Yeah, so I might pick that up. I don't know. It is also on the Epic Games Store, though, so 25% discount on that, and that would actually be more. But it's like, sometimes it's nice to, get it where you want it instead of just, getting it for less. So yeah, I'll just have to think on that. The Epic Games Store sale is going until June 16th. The that Old World offer from GOG is for a week, so that's the 26th, I think. Remember, I recorded this on Friday. And wait, no. Was it up today or was it yesterday? I don't even remember now. Wait, no, today's 20th. Yes, it started on Thursday. And it was a week, so it's 26th. I remember things now. That's what I was trying to do. And I think this will work. Whoops, no. How do I detonate? I don't know how to detonate. Can I find out? Keyboard, mouse. Keyman. Equipment. Is that all of them? That's it? Well, that's a problem. Can I potentially pick them up? The ones that I threw? Can I find them? Can I even find them? Okay, let's... Okay, there we go. That's what we're... Holding F. There we go. But I still have no idea where any of the stuff is that I'm missing. The next thing I have on the list, Techland has finally teased... Okay, so there's actually more to this story, but they finally have teased their, a fantasy set action RPG. So Techland, just, the quick reminder, is Dying Light 1 and 2. Okay? Both of which are good games. I've reviewed both of them, you can look. And they, as I said, it's like they finally teased that. But the thing is, we've known that they've wanted to work on a fantasy game for a while, because the Hellraid content for Dying Light 1, those are actually assets from a project that they had started but not completed. And it was a fantasy game. Perfect, I might be able to get ammo here. No, wrong kind of gun. But along with the easing of it, which was they shared a concept art for it. They also shared two things. One is job listings, so you can potentially be hired to work there, working on either the Dying Light 2 team or the team for this, but also some of the people that they already have working on it. And I just need a drink of water before we go in. The list includes a number of people that worked on the Witcher series, including the one who did the Bloody Baron questline in The Witcher 3, which I immensely enjoyed. And I'll continue on with that, but...
My name is Bolo Santosi. I am the leader of the revolutionary army known as the Reapers. Our goal is for the people of Panau to break the chains of oppression and rise up as one.
I hear you are looking for able-bodied comrades.
You are the Scorpio, no? I hear you are very skilled.
They tell me I am the best.
So you wish to be a comrade of the Reapers? Then listen. That pig President Pane is always looking for new ways to suppress the people. There's a place high in the mountains called the Gunung Gila Pangkat facility, where the military does secret research. The thin air up there is advantageous in their research on jet propulsion and rocket fuel. These secrets would better serve the liberation of the people. So we will capture that facility for the Reapers. Help us conquer this mountain, Mr. Scorpion. And maybe we can be friends.
Okay.
Go with my people!
Yeah, there's probably not much more I need to worry about talking over him. So, Bloody Baron quest. Is that my marker? Yeah, that was my... I still remember. Even though it's been, what, 5, 6 years?
You are to keep me safe until we reach the inner facility
since,
where I can hack into the system network, override the control codes,
since
and make
The Witcher 3 came out.
We move out!
Part of the reason that I remember it is because it, hey, so, I guess, putting it like this, I spent 150 hours to complete The Witcher 3, okay? I finished the Bloody Baron questline at like 40 or 50 hours in, and I was so satisfied with just that story, how that went and all that, that I still remember, I basically leaned back in my chair and was like, you know what, this could be it. This could actually be where the game ends. I would have been perfectly happy. I would have had no issue with that whatsoever. That could have been the end. That's how good that story was, in my opinion. So the fact that, like, this person will now be working on this fantasy project for Techland, it certainly has me interested. And as I said, there's many more than just that one person. There's at least one other that's worked on the Witcher series. One that has worked on Mad Max and some other games. I'm sorry, I wrote that up last night. I don't remember all of them, but I mean, it's, you know, a healthy list, I guess would be a way to put it. And hey, who knows? Maybe you could join it. I know it's kind of cheesy, but they are, you know, looking to hire. The only issue I really saw. Only potential issue I really saw with that was, it looks like the jobs, at least some of them, you do have to be in Poland. You know, Techland is a Polish developer. It is Warsaw, Poland, I believe, specifically. Which, I mean, hey, I don't really feel like moving to a different continent. Maybe whoever listening to this is, or just whoever sees that news and it's like, you know what? I want to do that. I want to get into games. I'll go there. Cool. Go for it. It's actually kind of funny. I remember this. I remember this mission even because of being annoyed that I couldn't just keep using the black cannon. There we go.
Stick together, comrades! Move in!
I'm gonna get back on this. Oh yeah, that's right. Now take those out.
That helicopter will tear us to pieces! You must deal with it quickly, Scorpio!
This is not a very good black cannon. It's also not working like a black cannon either.
Excellent! Now, we move on!
Black is, well, a lot of anti-air fire. It actually works by exploding nearby and just sending out shrapnel. And that's what flak is. It's the shrapnel from.
Take care of it!
Take care of what? I didn't hear. Oh, that's what. Okay.
Hands up! Incoming your body! Victory! Now move out!
Here we go. Yeah, you guys don't want to be near that.
Assault the next blockade, comrades! We must push forward!
This will hopefully be good enough. The last thing I'm talking about concerns the review, which it isn't live yet, so I don't want to get too specific. But is just, you know, something came up with it. Actually, two things came up with it. I guess we could talk about both. That I do think are worth discussing. Or at least worth discussing outside of just that review and review playthrough.
Another mounted gun! Scorpio, do your thing!
I'm getting there, I'm getting there. So one is, and I think I've talked about this before. Actually, I'm certain I have. The idea that I know some have had, that you must finish a game in order to review it. The game that I reviewed is a Souls-like. I don't like Souls-like, but I still, I put in the effort. I gave it the full weekend, but also it kind of broke me. Like it was probably 3 or 4 hours in. It's like, I was having some fun, and then I was just, nope, fun's gone.
This is the place.
Was not having fun. It broke me. I lost all interest, but I still put in like another 10 hours after that. Because it's like, I decided I'm not going to stop here, because I'm trying to review the game. But I decided I will finish the weekend through it. And now, personally, I think that's fine. I mean, I still committed, and as I said, I'm pretty sure I put in another 10 hours into the game that I really was not having much fun with. But it is just the whole, that idea that, oh, you have to finish the game. It's like, I put 14 hours into a game that just the genre itself, I don't like. Isn't that good enough?
Scorpio! Scorpio! Scorpio!
I hope most people will, and I explained all in the review. I also explained what it was that broke me, why it broke me, and all that. And I do hope that, you know, enough people, you know, that may see that will be like, yeah, you know, that's reasonable. I would be that understanding as a reader. At least I'd like to believe I would be. Come on.
Excellent. This facility will be a great asset to the cause. You please me, Scorpion. Continue to do so, and you will find me to be quite pleasing as well.
Now, one other thing, though, that I will mention, and actually I need to mention, because I did say that there was 2 things to talk about. It's a Souls-like, I said that, and I don't care for Souls-likes. And I've got my reasons for that, and try to explain them in the review, because I do think that it's worth knowing, you know, where I'm coming from. But in one of the parts, it's part 5. That was a good part, that video recording. Because remember, I do the review playthroughs, multiple parts, all that. Well, they consist of multiple parts. Part 5, I actually managed to beat 3 bosses in it. But part of the reason why I was able to, and part of what made that part so much fun, actually a large part, was, I think it was almost by accident. Because its design didn't seem to exist anywhere else in it. But the design actually had 2 paths that I could take. And normally, when I would explain why it is that I dislike, hate Souls-likes, it's because of the punishing design. Like this idea that you can spend, so much time, and by some stupid mistake that might not even be yours, might just be, the whole, you swung a sword, and for whatever reason they decided that, in this game the character must always take so large a step forward when swinging a sword, and this did happen when swinging a sword, so that means you're just gonna jump right off a cliff. I'm sorry, that there is no excuse for that. There really isn't. Because an actual person doing that, trying to swing that sword, would not step off the cliff. Anyway, it's like, yeah. But, so, and you're then punished because, like, oh, all your experience is lost, someone's gonna get back there, all that. And I don't like punishment like that. I don't find that fun. I don't really understand how anyone else finds it fun. But this dual path allowed me to realize that actually, and the thing that also broke me, kind of made me realize it as well, because it was a hard progression block. There was no way around this. It was also the end of an act, so that kind of made sense. But that just meant like I couldn't do anything. So that only added to my frustration. But later in part 5, I found that there was actually a different path I could take to progress. Sort of. I think I still needed to do the one thing that I was avoiding, but I didn't need to do it right away. I was able to go a different path that happened to have a boss fight in it. And that boss fight was a lot easier than the boss fight I was avoiding. Or at least one I was much more comfortable with. I was able to approach that and do it fairly comfortably. I think it still did kill me once or twice first. No, I think it was only once. But it was a variant of an earlier boss, so I was comfortable. I was able to do that. Whereas the other one was just not fun at first, but then once I came back to it, figured out how it works, and that actually made a huge difference. But it was still the whole that it was parallel. I could go one way or the other. Once I found that, I realized that's what it is I hate about Souls-likes. So it has a punishing aspect to it, but it's also you have to do the punishment. You are restricted into taking these very difficult paths that have these, and it's a hard block. You can't do anything else until you go past that. And I am aware that in Dark Souls, it was actually possible to not. That there was some non-linear stuff there, but it was also like, yeah, it's non-linear, and that, yeah, you can go and do the thing that's you're not supposed to touch until you're like level 40. You can do that, at the very beginning of the game. And that actually happened to me when I played through Dark Souls 1. I had no idea. It's just, I'm exploring down here and I'm finding this level and I'm just getting my ass kicked. It wasn't until later when I was reading some stuff about it. It's like, oh yeah, that's like, late mid-game that you're supposed to be there. And it's like, I got there immediately. Why the hell would you even design the game this way? I do still question that. Why the hell would you design the game that way? But anyhow, this, however, in this game, it wasn't like that. No, both paths were doable. It's just one I was much more comfortable with than the other. And I think that actually should be the design going forward. I mean, not that anyone would listen to me, but it's like, I think that that's what Souls-like needs. That is what would help it be approachable for a lot of people that would be like me. That it's like, no, I don't want to do these because they're just punishing. It's not fun. And, I mean, unfortunately, the thing that broke me, though, that boss also just had, that Act 1 finale boss also just had problems, too. It's like, that was a badly designed and implemented boss. Anyway. I mean, my point there being is that, no, it does make sense that an Act finale boss, no, there's no parallel there. You just do that. But leading up to it, though, I think that would be the best idea for designing, where you have, and they can jockey the two paths, but if you have these two paths, then you can design them differently enough so somebody can be comfortable with one path, but not with the others. So if they were first trying the one they wouldn't be comfortable with, they can abandon that temporarily, do the other one. Now they're more powerful and can come back to the one they didn't like. And that would be difficult to design. Yes, it would be tricky. But I do feel that the benefit there would be so tremendous, because it would mean that you could have, far more, it would be open to a lot more people playing and enjoying than you'd see today. Because, straight up, I don't ever want to do Souls-like by choice. I'm saying I would not buy a Souls-like to be in my library, not unless I knew enough about it to be like, okay, this would actually be fun. But it's like Elden Ring, I've got no interest in that at all. I mean, just, I don't. I saw that to pick up, so I want to do that. And so I don't think I'm unique in that. I can believe that there's plenty of people that's like, it doesn't matter that it's getting, all this media attention, all this coverage, and people are talking about how great it is. It's like, it's Souls-like. And there are aspects of Souls-like that I am completely turned off by, and would actively avoid even. But if you had that kind of parallel design, it's still linear, it's just parallel paths along it. And it can even be you have to do both paths, but it still gives you the ability to progress on one, so that you can then achieve what you need to progress on the other, if you're not specifically confident with that. I do think that actually would help tremendously.
And you can kill, soldier. But until I see that revolution beats in your heart, I treat you as the enemy.
Well, that's awkward. Yeah, now I could talk about specifically what that game is. I'm not going to.
Righteous cause draws new
but the embargo's
followers
actually already
every
lifted.
day. The
Day job
Reaper's
takes my
ranks are
time.
ever growing, with those eager to cast the yoke of oppression off their shoulders. We have not the weapons to arm all these recruits, and so we must acquire some. The military has a supply depot that holds all the arms we need, and with your help, the Reapers will claim it.
And it's actually funny, I got a key for another game that's coming out.
Now my men will bring you there.
But I need to, there's other things I need to do first, and I'm not going to maybe get that done before the embargo, so it's like, I'm not even going to bother. It's like, I do want to review that game. I do. It's just going to be a while.
There is a radio transmitter inside the compound, from where I can hack into the enemy
Sorry, I just want to clear that.
security and send out an order to stand down. We move out! Remember to keep me alive, Scorpio!
Hostile spotted up.
It's always about you. Sorry. I mean, it is. But, I see him there.
The entrance is shut! Scorpio, work your way around and open it from within. Covering fire! Go, Scorpio, go!
Just looking around, what all have I got? I could try to grab first. Things jumping out though.
Clear! Let's go! Slaughter the fascist pigs! I've got a shot! Snipers! Take them out, Scorpio!
Just give me a moment.
All clear!
Yeah, I need backup.
I've got a shot!
Whoop. And I guess I was wrong. I thought it was space that would let you remount the gun. Apparently not. And I have no idea where he was, by the way.
Clear! Let's go! Slaughter the fascist pigs!
Who they? Oh.
That mounted gun is tearing us to shreds! Take it out, Scorpio! Snipers! Take them out, Scorpio! All clear! Move out, Reapers! Look out! A military jeep! Deal with it, Scorpio!
Just stay in cover for a bit.
We are close to the inner compound! Victory is near! Oppressors have prepared a heavy defense up ahead! We must crush them!
I'm thinking I might just try to get all the stronghold missions. And yeah, I know that's typically not how I have been playing. But it's like, you know what? Let's really start cranking up.
Scorpio, take care of it!
You know, make it so I can basically just explore the map safely and all that. I want to blow them up, basically on my time. Let's see, what else can I talk about? Next week, I believe, is Computex, and I have to say believe because you know what I was trying to say earlier about my mind kind of not being focused on all the things going on. Yeah, that's an example of it. I'm like fairly aware of that. Ow.
I need to get the right frequency! Just a little longer!
Alright. We're good.
I'm really close now!
Or not.
They are standing down!
Okay, now we're good.
Victory!
That'll come in handy.
Alright. That's right, now I have to go.
Oh, Scorpio! Today you have helped me nurture the children of the revolution. I hope you will provide for my young ones in the future, too. One day, proud comrade, the revolution will come, and Panau will at last be part of one great socialist nation. Long live the future!
Yeah, in case you weren't sure, she's a cop. I am intentionally dropping that. Don't think I specifically need it at the moment. Now there's all the stuff over here, including hopefully a helicopter? With guns? Apparently not. That's okay. There's another mounted gun. There's that. I did see something. I'm not entirely sure what the source was. I wasn't able to look too deeply. Wait, there's a mounted gun over here. Oh, it might have just been from the Jeep thing. Yeah. Well, that's annoying. Oh, and there is still something to pick up. Well, I guess that's not gonna work. There we go.
Scientists from the Institute of Volcanic Activities explained that the explosions reported from the mountains of Gunung Gila Pangkat were small eruptions of a hitherto unknown, active, and very benign volcano which has now disappeared.
Alright. Oh. That's probably where I can get something to travel.
That was fun!
But yeah, I saw something, and it could just be speculation, even. I think it's, you know, very appropriate speculation. But at least supposedly Embracer Group is planning on doing stuff with the Deus Ex franchise. At minimum, for those of you that might not remember, was it 1 or 2 weeks ago that it was revealed that Embracer Group had reached an agreement with Square Enix to purchase a bunch. I think it was Crystal Dynamics, Eidos Montreal, and Square Enix Montreal, and several IPs, including Tomb Raider, which is still mind-boggling. But Deus Ex, which Square Enix hadn't really been working on actively, Thief, Legacy of Kain. I think that's all the ones that was specifically named, but another 50, like back catalog, IP as well. And I'm kind of happy about that. I like the Deus Ex franchise, and yeah, Square Enix kind of just put it on hold. Mankind Divided wasn't the best, but, you know.
The outbursts of violence which were reported from around the Rajang River marshes earlier today turned out to be nothing more dramatic than a military training drill. The officers in charge of the Panau National Guard take full responsibility for not informing the public beforehand.
Oh, it's this...
It was a positive!
What? There shouldn't be anyone here. Oh. Anyone that would shoot at me. Okay, there's nothing. Nothing there for travel. Alright, there. Alright. Yeah. I want to have like a helicopter or something to more quickly move. And oh wait. I just remembered I've got fast travel, don't I? Yeah, that's right. The game does have fast travel, but it is through Sheldon. Unless it doesn't let you. Just Cause 3 with the wingsuit will be fun. And actually, I also want to open it up so that I can. I'll upgrade the explosive. There we go. Yeah. Can also upgrade this. That is what I have on my back at the moment, so it's not a bad idea to upgrade. Okay. Oh, I forgot to do that. Alright. Okay. Need to use the arrow keys, which are a separate layer. Yeah, take me. I'm just thinking about the Square Enix IP thing. And yeah, I mean, it's... I do hope that we do see those resurrected with Embracer Group. I don't know who would do them. I mean, they have plenty of studios that could do the work. I just don't know who they'd want to. And also there's the whole, well, you know... They also have the studios that worked on these, so maybe it, you know, won't be a different Embracer Group studio. Maybe they will just have Crystal Dynamics continue to do Tomb Raider. I don't remember now if it was Square Enix Montreal or Eidos Montreal that did Deus Ex, but maybe they would do that. But it could also, you know, it's like they could, well, yeah, that's true, because those studios might go to a specific unit, like THQ Nordic or Deep Silver or Coffee Stain. I don't know if they would do that. Just not quite what Coffee Stain does. Gearbox is actually one of those now. I'm pretty sure it is. Handy Games probably wouldn't. I'm just trying to remember. There was one that like did the World War Z game, I think. I want to say like Saber, but that doesn't seem right. But maybe that is. Maybe that is.
Scorpio, you seem well endowed with courage and cunning, and I think your heart is now with the workers.
But I do mean, you know, one of the operating groups that there are multiple studios under. That those 3 studios that they got from the deal would be put under one of them,
There
or
is
multiple.
a filthy chemical research
And,
factory in the
yeah,
marshes of the
could be
Rajang River Delta. In this facility, the government pigs fabricate all sorts of chemical weaponry, while the hazardous waste is pumped right into the river. This angers me. That chemical arsenal would be better used in the service of the oppressed people. Help us capture this facility, sweet comrade, so it can stir up the revolutionary flames.
Yeah, note, it's not that she wants to stop it, it's that she wants to control it. Anyway.
Go with my men!
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember seeing even information as to what group under Embracer those 3 studios would go to.
Keep me protected until we get to the far side of the facility. There, I will hack into their system and override the control codes.
Painfully, I've already been here and done something.
Scorpio, you must keep me alive at all costs.
Well, that's not good for me. Whoop.
We can't get through. Scorpio, see if you can find a way to open the entrance from within.
Come on. There we go.
He did it! Let's go, Reapers! No mercy!
That was nearby, but I don't know where.
Going out on the flank!
Now you're gonna be sorry.
Regroup here, comrades! Go on! Move further into the facility, comrades!
I don't feel like popping those things when they're kind of standing still. Going this way, right? Yep.
Mounted gun! Scorpio! Take it out! All clear! Move on!
I'll take that out, though.
Everybody down! Ha! The forces of liberty prevail! Now, move on further into the facility! Keep going, comrades! Revolution is around.
I think I will
the
stop
corner.
after this one, by the way. Which hopefully is also the last of the Reaper's Stronghold mission. That would be ideal for me.
Mounted gun! Scorpio! Take it out! Good! Now, advance!
Now you're gonna be sorry.
This is the place! Now, keep me safe while I hack into the system, comrade!
Maybe not that one. Hello.
Oh, this system is complex! Keep them off me! Scorpio! I got it! The facility is ours!
Alright. Now I can start popping these things. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a helicopter that I can pick up.
Another victory in the name of liberty. You and I, Scorpio,
course, I could also just call one in.
Chemistry.
We had to make the joke. No, I don't remember. Who's the publisher for this? This actually might also be a Square Enix title. I don't remember. Because this is also... The Just Cause series has also seemingly stalled. But it's also Avalanche... I don't remember. They got bought. I don't remember who bought them. And I did not see another strong one. Yeah, Just Cause 4 was unimpressive. But still, it's a fun series. So it has been disappointing to me that haven't even been rumors for Just Cause 5 or something. Yeah, I don't remember if I wrote it specifically like this in the review, but my opinion of Just Cause 4 is basically it's Just Cause 3 with a different location, some different coloring, different palette. And yeah. It's like that's get Just Cause 3. And I did have hope. When it was being advertised and such, it was supposed to offer some... part of what they were offering for it was weather mechanics. Like, storms being made and such. And it's like, yes, there was... Well, actually, there was more than one mission that involved weather manipulation. But it wasn't that you got to control it. You actually needed to stop the control of it. And it's like, okay. So how does this let me now blow more things up? Oh, it doesn't. Okay. I was more just like how stakes were escalated, not how the game itself was expanded on. Like how from this to that to Just Cause 3, sorry, is you got the wingsuit. It's like that actually impacted the gameplay, as opposed to just it's the same gameplay, just different. Which is more how Just Cause 4 felt compared. I also like the aesthetic of Just Cause 3 better. It was much brighter. More saturation to the colors and such, whereas Just Cause 4 was... If you know the meme joke from like the 360 era, that next gen meant a brown filter. Because the number of games that were on that were just brown, or had a brown coloring to them. That's kind of what Just Cause 4 felt like compared to 3. Like 3 was pop in colors. Not inappropriately so, but it definitely popped. You had that high saturation. And then 4, it's like, it's kind of brown and dull. I'm gonna try to put this gun back. Well, here though, not where I actually got. Nope. Do have more at the top here. There it is. There. That's up. Gonna need more ammo. Oh, there is another one there. Let's see it from here.
We got a positive! Send back up!
And yes, I am going to stop, but I'm going to stop after I actually clear this and you get to 100%, which shouldn't be much longer, just, I think, 2 things. There's one. Oh, no, it's actually more than that. That only gave me 3%, and there was 9, so... Nope. Where is it? Here it is. Oh. Just one more thing. One more pickup. I was gonna say, it's one more thing I have to pick up or blow up. Where's the pickup? It's right there. Perfect. I'm sorry,
It's a tough job.
I do need to stop, but I also just... Let me look around. I'm really hoping to spot ammo boxes. To be ready for the next part. And actually, one more thing did occur to me. I don't remember if... I might have said that I was going to do this, or at least thinking about doing it last time. So, the performance applet, the performance data applet that I made, for this review that I already talked some about, I did use it, but just for myself. I'm not going to host it. I don't think it's worth it for a review, especially since I would only have one slot left for free hosting. So, like, yeah, that's certainly not going to be worth it. So what I did is I recorded a video of myself using it. You know, like going through the data in there, exploring it and all that. And that is shared as part of the review. So, yeah. I think that that's a fair middle ground for sharing the use of my use of the applet. Without having to share the applet itself. Okay, I'm guessing that the assault rifle is all the ammo I'm gonna find, so. I mean, you would think that there would be some back here. There so often is, but apparently not. Oh well. 1523. What am I at now? 1620. Okay, so not quite a full hour. And I don't think I have anything more to say. So I can, like, actually stop. Hey, yeah, it's 59 something. Cool, I might actually make it. Alright. Yeah, I make fun of how long ago. Yeah, it's just what I do. See you next time.